It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This will be fielded inside the 5. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. To throw is Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. Unable to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
46-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Nick Bosa.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the Baltimore and out.
3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown,
Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognizes
that's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here comes Dobbins on the toss right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 37 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
On the play. 1st down, San Francisco.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
The score, Niners 14, Ravens 6.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And he rifles one incomplete. Kyle Juszczyk, the fullback, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Now Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
He'll take over first.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
The ball carrier.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. And the 49er first down.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to have a Niners first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
On the tackle.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And 11 at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
49er ball carrier.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things and they've seen they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
San Francisco.
Here we go. 120. 48 right now. Let's go. Come on. 49.
Here's Mostert. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd? And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel on the touchdown pass from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jackson's pass.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
By the 49ers.
Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
3 buzz. Check 48.
Now Mostert. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Time to go. 9.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the 2nd half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 18-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run the toss with Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
The ball carrier.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
On 2nd and goal, Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens cut into that lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points. So looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After the interception, here's Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
21, Ravens 14.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Hey, check. Right there.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Justin
Tucker now to add the point after. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter.
21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Mostert, the ball
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
It's just me and you.
Mostert. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
Brings up fourth down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Is a turnover on down.
We taking wins home. Kill. Jim. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Shift. 49. Check 49.
On first down, Dobbins. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 35. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First and 10.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. A gain of 3, second down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 57. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
On second down, a run to Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, Dobbins. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Fred Warner.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. On second down now, Dobbins. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
On third down, here's Dobbins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
Ravens 24.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends up.